Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. In today's video, we're going to be discussing a handful of statements made by Rockstar Games and their CEO Strauss Zelnick about GTA 6 and what their plans are for the game and everything we know at the moment about them. Now, ever since Rockstar came public last year and finally announced that they are working on the next iteration of the GTA series, their leadership, including their CEO as well as the company itself, have been a little bit more transparent into what's going on behind the scenes and also what we can expect. And Rockstar released a brand new statement a couple of days ago regarding GTA 6 that we're going to be discussing in today's video. Now before we get into that, make sure to drop a like rating on this video to show your support, as well as subscribe down below for more daily videos just like this. But first off, here is today's shoutout of the day, and ref hat into the actual video. Now today's shoutout goes to a really awesome company known as RetroCube. Now RetroCube provides mobile game development and app development services. Now, one of the things I love about video games is that there is so much room for creativity, and the more I play different games, the more ideas that I have in my mind for more games that I want to see made. Now, what RetroCube does is they take your ideas for a game or an app and make it a reality. Now, they pride themselves in on-time project delivery and also client satisfaction. So whether you have an awesome idea for a mobile game or an app in general, make sure to click the first link in the description down below to learn more about RetroCube, see the different services they offer, and get a quote today. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Now, earlier this year in February, Rockstar Games finally announced that GTA 6 is in quote active development. Now this came after many months and even years of rumors of Rockstar working on GTA 6 behind the scenes without revealing it to the public. Now to this day, Rockstar Games has not revealed any details about the gameplay, the storyline, or even the location of the game. In fact, they have not called GTA 6 by name, but instead they call it the next generation of Grand Theft Auto. Now, one of the more interesting developments that we learned quite recently is that Rockstar Games has allegedly scrapped almost all other projects within the company to focus solely on GTA 6. For example, Rockstar Games was allegedly working on a GTA 4 remaster, as well as a Red Dead Redemption 2 next-gen version for the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Both of those were scrapped, and instead the developers working on those games were instead moved to GTA 6. So it's pretty clear that GTA 6 is a main priority for Rockstar, and they want to get it released as soon as possible. Now, for all of you out there that were excited for GTA 4 Remastered and the PS5 and Xbox Series X versions of Red Dead Redemption 2, according to Test Funds, which as most of you probably already know by now is a super reliable source in the community for all news surrounding Rockstar Games, he did say that these projects aren't technically cancelled, however they have been dramatically slowed down and will likely be picked up again after the release of GTA 6. Now, in Rockstar's newest blog post where they discuss GTA 6, they did say the following. Over the past few years, we have been steadily moving more development resources towards the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series, understanding more than ever the need to exceed player expectations. And for this, the next entry to be the best it can possibly be. As a result, we are in the process of making some changes to how we support Red Dead Online. Now this unfortunately came as the announcement that Red Dead Online is being pretty much shut down in terms of new content. Rockstar Games will continue supporting Red Dead Online with new smaller DLC, however in terms of full-fledged updates with new stories and new types of missions, those are likely not going to be coming anytime soon. Now, what I think is really important about this entire update is that Rockstar deeply understands that player expectations are higher than ever. Now, prior to GTA 6, the Grand Theft Auto series has always been a staple of video games. It pretty much shapes the next decade of video games every time it is released, and a lot of other publishers and developers look at the Grand Theft Auto series for the latest emerging technology and the best storytelling out there. And on top of all of that, the hype and the expectations for GTA 6 specifically are higher than ever, especially after the major success of Grand Theft Auto Online that Rockstar was never planning to happen originally. Grand Theft Auto Online was a major success that Rockstar never was anticipating to begin with, but now because of it, the expectations, especially for both the single player and especially the online, are higher than ever, and Rockstar Games is doing everything they can to exceed those expectations. Now, these thoughts were echoed by Rockstar Games CEO Strauss Zelnick on multiple occasions. He did say that they are focusing on quality, and while they do want to get the game released as soon as possible to have it in players' hands, they don't want to do that at the expense of the actual quality of the gameplay. So this really goes back to the same simple philosophy that Rockstar Games has always had, which is quality over quantity. And this is especially going to be true with GTA 6. And in addition, one of the things that Strauss Zelnick really wanted to stress on multiple occasions when he was asked about GTA 6 is that they will not be revealing anything about the game until it is ready at a state for them to be able to show it. A lot of other game publishers show a lot of betas and alphas and really just very early development versions of the game, and a lot of the times the end result is completely different because after all, game development changes rapidly. So what Rockstar really wants to do is to showcase the best version of the game that best represents what they're going to release. If you take a look at the original trailer of GTA 5, the actual release product not only was similar, but was actually better in a lot of ways, including the graphics being way more clear and the mechanics being a lot more smooth. Now, another thing worth remembering is that Rockstar Games and their parent company Take-Two Interactive did estimate a revenue boost in mid-2024. Now, the last time that Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive estimated a revenue boost like this was when they released Red Dead Redemption 2, which was their previous major release for Rockstar Games. So it seems like at the moment Rockstar Games is planning to release GTA 6 sometime in mid-2024, but as usual, things are subject to change. So I'm super looking forward to the announcement of GTA 6, which will hopefully be coming sometime later this year, but in the meantime, as usual, it is a good idea to stay updated on the Rockstar Games social media, the Rockstar Games Newswire, as well as this YouTube channel for the latest news surrounding all of this. But let me know your predictions in those comments down below. Do you think GTA 6 will be revealed this year or next year? And if so, what month? Let me know all your thoughts and predictions in those comments down below because I really want to hear from you guys. But either way, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed watching and you like staying updated on the latest news surrounding GTA 5 and the GTA series in general, let me know by dropping a like rating on this video, and also subscribe down below with those bell notifications on it so you're always notified whenever I upload a brand new video. But either way, thank you again so much for tuning in today. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow with you in a video just like this. But until then, have an awesome day, and I'll be sure to talk to you guys then.